Hey everyone, it's the Substance Project. I'm Jody. So the other day, my hubby sent me a link to a Huffington Post article. Here's how to avoid one of the most common life regrets. The title like that, I felt unusually compelled to read on, and I'm so glad I did. In the article, the author shares an important finding from researcher and author Dr. Karl Pillemer, a gerontologist at Cornell University. Now, Pillemer has lots of experience getting into the minds of older Americans. In fact, he's written a book titled 30 Lessons for Loving, in which he shares pearls of wisdom from over 700 Americans who have collectively been married for thousands of years. Pillemer asks these older Americans a ton of questions, but the one question that seemed to produce the most revelatory response was this: at your age, what do you regret? And what advice would you give to younger people to avoid regrets? And the most common response from these older Americans: not traveling enough in their relationships. And their advice: travel early and travel often in your relationships. Now, this seems like an obvious, almost trite response, but Pillemer unpacks this response with a poignant anecdote. He shares the story of an 81-year-old named Jack. Jack told Pillemer that he and his wife had planned to travel extensively once they retired. Sadly, Jack's wife died shortly after this milestone event, and Jack was not able to travel with his beloved wife. Jack shares the story of going on a trip without his wife, and he found himself talking to his wife, wanting to share stories, and she wasn't there. Pillemer says that many young people avoid travel for a variety of reasons, including wanting to climb the corporate ladder, wanting to have children, raising your children, the list goes on. But in the end, all of the older Americans agree that travel can do wonderful things for a relationship, and it should take priority above all else. There are no guarantees in life, so waiting until you have that big promotion, waiting until your second child is born, waiting until you buy the new house is a mistake, and it may only bring heartache and potential conflict in your relationship. So in the spirit of this great advice from wise older Americans, I want to share 5 travel ideas to pique your interest, whet your appetite, whatever it is that compels you to take that trip of a lifetime with your beloved partner. Number 1, hike the Inca Trail to Machu Picchu. I've done it, and I will say it was one of the most grueling trips, but also one of the most amazing trips to do with my husband. Number 2, explore the Amazon rainforest and behold the awesomeness of nature. Number 3, go to Ireland, rent a car, and travel around the country, stopping at every little pub you can find. My husband and I did it a few years ago, and we had the most amazing conversations with locals. Number 4, explore America's Wild West. Hike the Grand Canyon, go whitewater rafting, and sleep under the stars. Number 5, go exotic and take an African safari. As they say, there's no time like the present, so get out your luggage, dust it off, and make 2015 the year of travel and adventure. You won't regret it. Thanks for watching.